A shot of the Celtics earlier, coming down the tunnel. They're not messing around. They're ready to get to work here at home. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Bey and Okongwu, the duo inside. Murray and Hunter fill out the wings, and it's Mills in at the point guard position. And for Boston, Al Horford out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Delano Banton, then there's Robert Williams, and it's Pritchard in at the 4. Well, Grant, we're still very early into the season, with many teams trying to find their footing and establish some chemistry here.
Yeah, B.A., that's what the early season really is all about. I mean, players getting used to one another, as well as coaching staffs, too. Just trying to figure out which lineups work best.
Now here's Williams. Shakes off strong D and gets to the bucket for 2 points.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
And so it's Boston with it. Okongwu with it. Yes, it's good.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Williams on the wing. Inside. Here's Pritchard. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
When you take a look at the Atlanta Hawks, a team that wants to get back to being a heavyweight team.
B.A., we all remember their magical run in 2021 to the Eastern Conference Finals. That Hawks squad was hungry, and not to just get back there, but get to the NBA Finals.
And so he hits both.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
And here's Mills. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Three-pointer, no good. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Boston. Always a nice way to start and makes his first one.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Mills, the pass to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
Brogdon finds Horford. Good work there as it goes.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Outside Murray. Right side Hunter. Basket counts.
A tough guy who doesn't mind mixing it up. Hunter can do a lot of damage in the paint.
Then passes to Williams. It's good. Williams has got his second basket on the night.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Bey outside. Pass to Mills. Takes the 3. Sinks it from distance.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Here's Pritchard. Here's Williams. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Williams has got 6 points.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Brogdon against Murray. Rebounded by Brogdon. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for Boston. It's a 3-point game. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
What was beautiful, it was a tremendous game plan coming in. You saw the execution and you saw the results.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Here's Williams. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. Give him 8.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Murray passes to Bay. And here's Mills. Horford with the block.
The great positioning, the 7'1" wingspan. That combination makes Horford a dangerous shot blocker.
17-foot shot on the way. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And the Hawks call time here.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. And over the last 10 games, these are the guys who have been the most aggressive going after rebounds. Boy, you got to appreciate that effort. Fourth, Clint Capella.
Over these last 10 games, this guy has owned the boards, playing so well as of late.
Here's Buffkin.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Bogdanovich.
2 minutes.
The 11-footer. Here's Buffkin. Outside Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Some solid defense from Williams.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Well, Bogdanovich played his first 5 years in a different pro league, but he was ready when he arrived, Smitty.
BA hit the ground running. Such a good shooter. He's getting double digits every night. He's on the floor.
Now we get a chance to check some stats for DeAndre Hunter.
At the line for the Hawks. Buffkin, 2 shots.
That one's off. And he sinks the second. A minute 22 left to play in the first. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first. Here's Buffkin. Horford covering. And the basket is good.
Ooh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
To the middle. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Pass to Fernando. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Buffkin. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Ball.
44 seconds left in the first quarter.
And you see that in building their lead, they've done an impressive job on the defensive glass.
Benton. And he makes it. Benton's gotten his second bucket of the game.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Outside Bogdanovich. Fernando, the pass to Johnson. Outside Bogdanovich. From the arc. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. It's the Celtics up by 12. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Celtics really take control here.
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
Well, Grant is the managing director of the U.S. men's national team. You've gotten to see the wealth of international talent firsthand.
It's so true, B.A. I mean, I've got so much respect for the international game. You know, over 25% of the players in the NBA right now are international players, and they produce superstar talents like Doncic, Giannis, Embiid, and Jokic. The U.S. has more competition now than ever.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got, Murray and Hunter fill out the wings. Bey and Okongwu, the duo inside. And it's Mills in at the point. Now here's Hunter. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Banton pulls it in. Hunter's gone 1 for 3 on the night. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Hawks made the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, but now they're looking to return to contention. Trae Young said, quote, "We'll be all right. It's really just about us, taking care of what we can control and making sure we're ready every night. But if we get into a rhythm, it'll take care of itself." Brian?
Yep, great point. All right, Allie, thank you. Mills against Horford. Launches it. Rebound Boston. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. And that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. On the wing, Murray. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. And Smitty now in the first year of his rookie extension. DeAndre Hunter, the former number 4 overall pick.
BA injuries have been a hindrance early in his career. But he has a chance, in my opinion, to be one of the best wing defenders in the game.
Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Assist goes to
A dynamic finish,
Mills.
then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Now here's Horford. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Magic in Orlando. Oh, nice shot by Brown.
This speaks to Brown's desire to become a focal point of this offense. He's such a confident shooter now.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Murray. Horford pulls it in. The Celtics have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Going inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
And so it's Atlanta with it, following the bucket by the Celtics.
Sadiq
It's good.
Bey.
Good to see Sadiq inside executing. He has the size and touch needed to be effective.
Williams passes to Brown. Over Murray. And Brown, the bucket on the assist from Williams. Williams has got 8 assists here tonight.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Offensive board. The kick to Hunter. Bey outside. Pass to Mills. Offline with a 3.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Here's Hauser. Count it. Hauser's got 6.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Now here's Okongwu. Give him 8 points now. And they pick up 2.
Given Murray's slight frame, you think physical defense would bother him more. It doesn't.
Okongwu against Williams. Here's Brown. Basket's good. Give him 8 points now.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Timeout called, the Hawks. And this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year.
And this squad bumped them out of the playoffs in the first round last year. That hurts a little bit.
So Boston ends up going with a new check out which teams have been offensive juggernauts the past 10 games. In the third spot, the Hawks.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Okongwu. Bogdanovich with it. The layup misses.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Here's Davison. Again, Boston.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Boy, this Hawks squad is struggling. Bogdanovich on the wing. On target from range. Bogdanovich has got himself on the board with a 3 there.
No hesitation off the catch. Bogdanovich has a quick trigger.
Count it.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Pass to Johnson. Now Okongwu. Give him 8. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. That one's off. He's 1 for 6.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Brogdon. The rebound by the Hawks. 1:11 left in the first half of this game. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Here's Davison. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Davison's got 4 points this quarter.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Pass to Bufkin. From outside the arc. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Bufkin's gone just 1 for 4 so far. Porzingis high post. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Porzingis has got his first 2 points.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Bufkin. No good on the triple. And so it's Porzingis with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Here's Davison. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
The unique perspective of a big. Porzingis has great awareness and the ability to easily find the open man.
Here's Bogdanovich. Atlanta again missing.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
And so it's the Boston Celtics up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm joined now by Coach Quinn Snyder, and they were giving you some trouble in transition. How do you slow them down?
Well, I think we had a couple early where we were in good positions. We just didn't make the right read, and that's the biggest thing. But more than anything, whether it's a make or a miss or a turnover, we just got to really sprint back and be urgent.
The sense of urgency is key. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Boy, what a crowd joining us here for our halftime report. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Out in front of the half is Boston. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
The work they put in on the glass has been the difference maker. Truly an all-hands-on-deck attack. Give them credit for being the more aggressive team. Rebounding is one of the stats that sometimes gets overlooked, but not tonight.
And Shaq, what'd you see from Atlanta?
They're not shooting it well so far. Actually, they've been terrible. But fellas, I got an idea. Feed the post. Let the big man eat. Jeez.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Celtics Youth Dance Team.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, you got to like what Robert Williams has done in this game.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Robert Williams out there with Luke Cornett. Then it's O'Shea Brissett. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Davison in at the small forward. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Here's Cornett. He's covered by Bay. A shot from the high post. Williams misses.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Assisted by
Mills has got 7 points in the game.
Defensively, you play Mills to set up from range, so he sneaks inside the arc and does damage.
Williams in the post. Guarded by Okongwu. Williams misses. And for the Celtics, Grant, when it comes to something like rebounding, it's a total team effort.
Well, it's part of their personnel strategy, B.A. Get wings and guards that have length and toughness, which allows them to control the glass and switch just about everything defensively.
4 on the clock. Bay, no good. Here's Davison. And he can't get that one. Great D that time from Murray. And here's Hunter from the arc. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 9 rebounds now. Pulls up. Offensive rebound. And he battles for the ball. Gets the second chance bucket. 14 points for him.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Hunter up top. Checking the numbers. He's averaging close to 15 a game. A clear look for Murray. Well, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Williams, and good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 5 assists in the game. The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Atlanta calls timeout. Granted, each of the last 3 seasons, Atlanta has been in the top 10 in offensive rating.
That's true, B.A., but Atlanta has also been in the bottom 10 of defensive rating. If the Hawks want to take that next step, they have to commit to the defensive side of the ball.
Checked in for the Hawks.
For Celtics
All right, let's have a look and see who is leading the league in field goal percentages. Kristaps Porzingis on top. Jaylen Brown third.
The shooting has been phenomenal from both of these guys this season. Just look at the percentages they're maintaining.
Mills, the pass to Hunter. Murray from outside. Hits a 3-pointer. Murray's got 5.
The percentages from range aren't there yet for Murray, but his confidence never seems to waver.
Williams' shot is good.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Stayed with it, but couldn't get it to fall.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Left side, Williams. Here's Walsh, defended by Murray. A nice shot by Walsh.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Murray looking around. Nails the wide open jumper. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter. Here's Brown. Give him 8. Pritchard, the pass to Williams. Down low. Here's Brown. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Looks like you're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Atlanta making some changes here. Capella, he's checked in for Bay. Johnson comes in for Hunter, and it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Mills. Free throw good. Brown.
Becoming a star before our eyes. Brown's work ethic and desire to be great has transformed him into an elite talent.
Now here's Johnson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Bogdanovic. Launches a three. They get it back. Capella. Some solid defense from Williams.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
White, good.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
And it's Bogdanovic that time on the assist by Murray. Bogdanovic has got his second basket of the night. For Boston, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Here's Williams. Oh, it's his 10th basket on 12 tries. You got to appreciate the efficiency here.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
There's a minute 40 left to play in the third quarter. Bogdanovic down low. He's got 5. Capella inside. Working on Williams. And it's Capella with the jam.
You gotta love how Capella keeps possessions alive. Really nice effort right there.
Pritchard gets it to go.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Hawks. Pass to Fernando. Bogdanovic with it. Pulls it in from the elbow. And it's good for 2. Bogdanovic has gotten 4 this quarter.
Nice shot. Bogey is pure from any spot on the floor.
Here's Williams. That one falls.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Now here's Murray. Tightly guarded. Left side, Bogdanovic. It's rebounded by Walsh.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
It's Williams, high post. Shoots over Capella. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Williams has got 12 points in just the second half.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Oh, Williams with the block. It's stolen by Johnson. Murray, no good.
Tremendous defensive effort, saving a bucket right there.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And so it's Boston with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Hawks. They've they've got Bruno Fernando, and it's Bufkin in at shooting guard.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Bufkin. Got a piece of it. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. And Williams punches it home.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Here's Krejci. They double him with White. Outside Johnson. And Smitty, the in-season tournament coming together. As a player, would that $500,000 prize be enough to motivate you?
No, I don't think so, B.A. It's not about the number or the money. It's about just competing. So looking forward to see how all this play out. But the money won't matter. I just want to compete.
They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Here's Williams. And it's Boston scoring again.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Martin. Shoots over Brown. Martin misses. For Boston, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Now Williams. Here's Walsh. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Krejci. Yep, that one goes. Krejci's got his first basket.
And that nice steal was able to get their break going in a hurry.
You know what? We see this time and time again. Turnovers lead to a break, and then points at the other end.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Martin against Brown. Martin misses.
Well, you have to understand what your strengths are. Just not a good finish at the rim on that play.
Williams' shot is good.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Pass to Fernando. And it's been a pretty amazing trend, Steve. 5 straight years, the MVP has gone to guys 6'11" and up.
So much for small ball taking over. I love it. The big guy is back in play, and it should be. We have some guards that are extremely talented, but these bigs are playing big, and they have skills like a small guard.
Williams' shot is good.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Martin outside. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Elbow shot. The shot by Johnson, no good. And Williams has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Johnson passes to Krejci. Outside, Williams. Bufkin with a rebound.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
Johnson for 3. He drops it from range.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Present our New Balance Player of the Game, Robert Williams.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
I'll tell you what, for him, it doesn't get much better than this. Putting on an absolute clinic while the home fans went wild. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Back to Benton. Over Mills. Connects on the foul line jumper.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
Remaining in the game.
Here's Buffkin.
2 minutes.
They get the rebound.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Here's Mills. And with expansion whispers continuing to grow, Smitty, if it happens, you figure there would have to be some realignment.
Yes, BA. Most likely a team will move to the east. It presents a chance for the NBA to change the layout of the league. Might add a division and find ways to cut down on travel.
Johnson for three. Banton pulls it in. Boston on offense.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Celtics.
Their shot blocking was a huge advantage in this game.
Yeah, I love the excellent defense in the paint. It led to a lot of key stops.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Robert Williams.
They couldn't have asked more from him, putting up the sick triple-double.
Bruno Fernando, first personal foul, first team foul.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
Smart ball handling from them in this one, passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
They're also doing a good job working the ball inside tonight. The defense has been struggling to slow them down there in the paint.
For Atlanta, they've got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Horford against Mills. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
From deep, Johnson drops in the 3.
Johnson,
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Here's Hauser. So we see the Celtics taking the W here, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll see you next time.